Hello and welcome to Northside Now. This is the podcast where your three lovable hosts take you on a tour through the ministries and all the latest happenings of Northside Church to keep you better connected with your church family. I'm Patrick, and with me as always are my two fabulous co-hosts, Glenn Miller and Kevin Bryant. How's it going, guys?
Howdy.
Good. How are you?
I can't complain. Wouldn't do me any good. It's like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
That's deep.
It is. That's
Wow.
my philosophy.
Blown my mind. Well, can you guys believe that it has been a year since COVID is officially in the United States? You know, to me, it feels like we're truly in a spring now.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a COVID birthday party.
Yeah.
Like have decorations and stuff.
We had a COVID birthday party last year. It was one of those drive-by things, and that was great.
No, I meant like a birthday party for COVID.
Oh.
Do you really think it needs a little more attention?
No,
doubt it. But hey, I would say that a friend of mine who's a missionary in Papua New Guinea has been watching all there. There's still a lot of connection, even if you're halfway across the world with Facebook and whatever, cell phones even. But they just had the village where they're living. They just had their first COVID case.
Oh, wow.
So this whole year they've seen it happen and knew that it would make its way toward them, but it's just now happening. So they're just starting. And I think didn't someone say maybe they're, I don't know, but I was thinking parts of Africa are similar.
Yeah.
Yes. Gamasara, in the actual village of Gamasara, they have not had any COVID yet.
Yeah.
But in Tarime, which is a larger town near there, they have. So it's interesting, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's really interesting. And, I got my first shot.
Woo.
So they're rolling out shots. So there we go. It's so nice to be accelerating out of this and not
Well, I think it's nice to just feel like there's progress.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting and nothing ever changing other than, fatalities going up. It's nice to see something that like there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to feel like you can like do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we're just sitting and waiting. It's like, hey, we can actually get a vaccine. We can do these things. Yeah.
And it's good. I mean, it coincides with spring too. So generally spring is a time when
new
stuff happens
growth.
and that feels good.
So you said you got your shot. Does your arm hurt? I hear sometimes for a lot of people it's like really sore. Or
my arm did not hurt at all.
Hits you pretty good.
I think I had maybe I might have. We've been moving as well, so I don't know if it was just tired from moving or if it was fatigue. But it was only just an afternoon. It didn't bother me at all. So I would say I'm perfectly good with it.
For my mom, it was the second one.
Yeah,
that she had any symptoms with really that I remember.
Well, it can't be any worse than the shingles shot was for me. That thing ate me up.
We've got an interesting show today.
We do.
I'm excited.
Some fun. We are going to call the Blazin Bakers.
Woohoo.
They are on the Appalachian Trail, and we are going to call them and have a conversation with them here live with us on the podcast.
Have you guys been watching their videos?
I have. Yes, it's exciting.
It looks so good.
Yeah,
I've just enjoyed being entertained by it.
They do a great job.
I was impressed with the production quality, that they were able to achieve on the trail. It's like I wasn't expecting them to be able to do all this, but
yep,
it's pretty cool. It's all done with their phones too.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. The gear they take and stuff. I'm interested to hear more about that.
Sure.
And because when we go camping with Barb, we gotta have an air mattress for the tent because I don't want to lay on a rock. And gotta
portable air conditioner.
The 40 below zero sleeping bag. It takes a village to haul, and so you don't get too cold. And I gotta have firewood.
Well, I think they take like a 0 day, which is like it's a day where you don't walk at all, and you just take a 0 day every week.
Okay.
To like recuperate.
That's
and,
smart.
Stay in a hotel room or something.
Yeah.
Well, in case y'all don't know, if you're listening, Sarah and Jonathan Baker. Sarah is Pastor Don's daughter, and so that's the connection we have with the Blazin Bakers, and they're on YouTube and Instagram. So really neat deal to hear and watch them make this journey. And so we're looking forward to getting to spend some time with them today.
Yeah, I hope we can get them, depending if they're in a valley or a mountain or wherever they are. That would be.
And I know can you imagine this not being able to be reached sometimes?
Well, I'm sure they have like a satellite something, like a distress signal or something.
Satellite
They have some
phone.
flares to shoot.
I think they have a Garmin thing that can follow them along anywhere.
In case like they get attacked by a Bigfoot or something while they're out there.
I would love to know if they've seen Bigfoot. How's Daryl doing? What if, well, I don't know. Bigfoot just is a fascinating little dude for me. It'd be kind of cool.
Little dude?
Yeah.
He's a little with big feet. That's the people keep looking for this really tall thing, but he's really short. Just massive feet.
Yes. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, and then in the podcast room, we're going to have Christy Richardson, our children's director of children's ministry, with us.
Yep.
And we have opened up the children's Sunday school and nurseries going back again. So
Very
exciting.
exciting.
Bit more about that with her.
we'll get to talk and Easter egg hunts and lots of things coming down the way for children that they've got planned. So we'll get to visit with her and find out how she ended up in children's ministry and all kinds of really fun things with her. So that's exciting. So
yeah. Well, why don't we try giving the Blazin Bakers a call?
let's do that.
All right.
Hello.
Sarah.
Hey,
this is Glenn. You're on with us all here for Northside Now. This is Glenn and Patrick and Kevin Bryant from Northside Now, and we're talking to the Blazin Bakers.
what's up, everybody?
How's it going?
It is good.
We're just hiking up a small hill here.
Well, your dad, who is Pastor Don Thrasher here at Northside, wanted us to tell you that he had to run off and visit with someone, but he called you a while ago and kind of got things going. So we just wanted to check in from the podcast room here and see how things were going out on the AT today.
Yeah, things are going great. We're in the Roan Highlands, so yesterday we did a 26.3 mile day.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Wow.
From Irwin to Clyde Smith Shelter in the Roans.
Oh, wow.
Let me stop for a second so I can breathe.
That's dedication.
And then
Keep walking.
today we're doing a 25.1 mile day from Clyde Smith to Roan Mountain, Tennessee.
Well, cool.
I can't even imagine. I get tired after just like a mile. And this isn't just like straight walking. This is like up a mountain walking. Yeah, this is like
yes, it's multiple mountains a day. We are starting to get our hiker hunger, so we're having to carry a lot of food. And it's cool though. I mean, we feel pretty good. We feel strong.
So you are with your husband Jonathan, and y'all have a friend or someone you've met on the trail, Danny. Is that right?
Yes.
That's hiking.
Now,
with y'all
Danny
as well?
actually, she has been hiking with us, but she's just ahead of us by probably just a few miles because we zeroed a couple days ago.
All right.
Yeah, we've been
And that's
watching
where you hike no miles.
We've been watching the YouTube, keeping up with things. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would have thought you have so many subscribers and viewers on YouTube?
Right. That's crazy.
The Blazin Bakers is, and that's kind of the segment that I do for the podcast is kind of the YouTube rabbit hole, and y'all have been it. Of course, I've been a big fan of y'all since y'all started. And so,
thank you, Glenn.
So watching y'all is so much fun, and now we got like the whole church staff's watching you, and everybody's watching you.
And the video. This is Kevin. The videos are just phenomenal. They're so entertaining. You guys, you're just natural to listen to. But it's been fun. I've caught up on it a little bit because I didn't even know you were doing it. We just moved back to town beginning of last year, and I kind of missed the whole last year adventure. But it's fun to watch you guys.
Tell us a little bit about last year and then starting over again this year.
Yeah, last year was really disappointing. It was heartbreaking, but I mean, everybody had a bad year last year. So
yeah, because y'all started and had to stop because of COVID.
Right, we started actually before COVID pretty much hit, and then we had to get off trail about 3 weeks in, just past Hot Springs.
Well, cool. Sarah, how much weight do y'all estimate that you're carrying in your packs and stuff now?
Probably with food and water and everything, about 25 pounds.
So about 25. So go ahead.
So like our base weight is actually really light. We worked really hard to get that as light as possible, just so we're not putting much strain on our joints and our muscles. So I think our base weight's around 13 pounds. But then when you add everything in, it's 20 to 25 pounds.
So the good thing for everybody to know that's listening out there today is that, we go throw on a backpack with 20, 25 pounds, 30 pounds in it and walk around the neighborhood, but yet they're going up and down mountains. So y'all put in a lot of time training for this. Is that right?
Yes, we did. Basically, when we had to come home last year, we just poured all of our energy into training, and so we came out ready.
and you don't have all the great amenities that someone does, like if they're camping overnight at Natchez Trace. So it's not like you have, the most dense sleeping bag and all of that. So because you got to carry everything, right? So exactly,
yes. So I have a few luxury items. I did bring a hairbrush, but
that's a luxury item.
Yes.
Well, I know it's been a lot of hard work, but what's been the best part so far?
The best part is all the support that people have shown, and just the random acts of kindness that you get out here, just from strangers. Like today up at Roan Mountain, a lady packed our trash out for us, which was so appreciated.
Yeah, that's cool. Now,
and we're about to hit 400 miles tomorrow. So
wow. Now, y'all, one of your titles of one of your videos is 100 miles in 7 days.
Yes.
That's cruising pretty good.
Yeah, that's a feat in and of itself right there.
Yeah, it was.
And
the first couple days we had the weather was just crazy, hypothermic conditions. So what we were doing was, and we met up with Danny on the second day, and we did like a 20.1 because of the weather. It wasn't because we wanted to push that hard. It was just because the weather was so bad.
Wow.
We had to.
Well, and we've had some guys talking about your videos and how good they are, and that you're filming that with your phone. And Jonathan, and we know he's a skilled computer and filmer and editor guy, but everybody's just talking about how great the video quality is. He's doing a great job, and I know you're doing this as well too, probably. But y'all are just killing it out there. Not only just walking, but also making really, really good videos. How does making the videos? Because I know sometimes you have like a camera set up, and you may have to walk back to pick it up. How does that?
Right.
How has that added an extra step to just going down the trail?
Yeah, it definitely takes away time. So we'd be faster if we weren't having to do that. And I hope that we can just kind of, maybe not all the videos will be that quality.
Yeah,
we'll try to keep up the quality, but it is difficult to try to make miles and do those little things. But
but as someone that does video stuff, that was what I was impressed with, was the just the production quality. I was like, man, I didn't realize they were gonna be that well produced, on the trail. So that's really cool.
Yeah, that's all Jonathan. He's amazing at editing.
Well, he does a good job. Well, let us ask you a question. When we start meetings and stuff around here, your dad always has us ask these things, and this question specifically: where have y'all seen God lately as you've been going around and doing the walk?
Wow, I think God, and it's crazy because it's just things will work out in our favor. Things that, like our shuttle arriving when we were all hypothermic just in time for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's just little bitty things that happen. There's so many things. And you really the trail reveals your weaknesses. And, I try to stay in prayer out here. And I feel like I get stronger by working through my weaknesses out here.
Well, that is.
But definitely the people too, just all the support that we've seen.
Well, that is awesome. Well, we don't want to hold you back any longer. We just wanted to give a buzz and just say we're praying and cheering for the Blazin Bakers, and thank you for jumping on here and spending a moment with us, and we'll definitely be checking back with you. Your dad, make sure we know where y'all are and how fast you're going and all that good stuff. But just know we'll be cheering on as we see you on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere else, and maybe before you quit, we can check back in online again. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, y'all hang in there, and we will talk to you again soon.
All right. Alrighty. Thank you.
All right. See y'all. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
I didn't ask him about Bigfoot.
Oh, me either. All right, we're here today with. All right, here in the studio or the podcast room today, we have Christy Richardson, our Director of Children's Ministries, and glad to have you in the podcast room, Christy.
Glad to be here.
We've been waiting to get her down here. We've been lots of questions because
been putting it off.
But we just had our very first Sunday with the children back in Sunday school and the nursery back open. So what an exciting and awesome day to see all those beautiful faces back in the building on campus.
It was great. We've been waiting a year for this.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And it's been about exactly a year, and we were thrilled to have them back. They were so happy. The teachers are so happy to have them back and start, connecting with the kids again. So
do you remember? I mean, we're right at a year.
We're right at a year
when we started getting phone calls saying it, and then we started making videos.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. We had to go online.
Which, trust me, I hear Lisa and Christy singing from down the hall.
Yeah.
Yes, we were practicing.
They think that we can't hear them when they close the door, but no.
Sorry, Patrick. But it was good though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was fantastic.
You better say that.
But all program ministries changed.
Sure.
Drastically, because especially here at Northside, everything is about being face to face and being together and being in groups, and boom, that just halted on one day.
The streaming's been wonderful though. I mean, one of our new Sunday school teachers is a woman who just moved here from Delaware, and she was watching us.
Yeah.
Streaming us when she lived in Delaware, and that's how she chose us as her church.
Really?
Awesome. And she's now a 2nd, 3rd grade Sunday school teacher.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
You just never know.
Yes.
What in the world? It's the old adage of when you get lemons, make lemonade.
That's right. That's right. So we did icebreakers on Sunday just to kind of connect with the kids again and say, what have you been up to? It's been a year. Mm-hmm. So it was wonderful.
And you did something cool. You went and got face masks for all your teachers that are clear where people can see their lips and all of that.
They're not the most comfortable, but we're going to try to make it work because Sunday school's 45 minutes. So you have to put dish soap on them so they don't fog up. So that's fun to do. Wipe down masks with dishwashing soap.
Well, just in case.
Dishwashing soap?
Yes, it keeps them fogging out.
Does that actually work?
Yes, it actually works.
Yeah. Interesting.
Same thing you use when you snorkel. So that's all right.
Spit or whatever. Yeah.
So just in case people jumped off and took off to spring break, because, we're in the middle of spring break this week for several schools, and they haven't gotten back yet to church, but they've heard that we're back into Sunday school. How is Sunday school kind of working? What do you have them grouped in the same classrooms?
No, they're all in their own classrooms.
Okay.
So our preschool and pre-K meet upstairs in room 205.
All right.
Our kindergarten and 1st graders meet upstairs also in room 206.
All right.
2nd and 3rd graders are downstairs in room 117. 4th and 5th grade boys are also downstairs in room 118, and the 4th and 5th grade girls are in room 115. So just go straight to that classroom at 10 o'clock.
Okay, good. And also a lot of you parents that are listening, many of the adult Sunday school classes are getting back together on campus. So check with your Sunday school teachers or ask a staff person or someone at the welcome desk if you not plugged into Sunday school, and they can probably help you find the class that you need to get plugged in with.
I know some classes have been waiting for the children, Sunday school and nursery to come back. Like Mars Hill is coming back now that they have a place for the kids to go.
Good,
so, yeah.
Good. Well, not only is it spring break, not only are we back into Sunday school, we are at a really fun time of the year for children because it's that awesome time of the year when we get to do the egg hunt.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm excited about it this year.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's a little different.
It's definitely different. We wanted to, normally after the hunt, we go hang out in the gym and do crafts and activities. We wanted everybody outside this year after the hunt. So they hunt outside, and then they're going to go and just have fun with lots of animals. We're going to have camels they can ride. We're going to have ponies they can ride.
These are like real camels.
Real camels.
Like
we'll have 2 of them.
Living camels.
Wow.
Apparently, we need more than one because they're so popular. Like the adults all want to ride them.
I do.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I've never ridden
So
a
these
camel.
are the animals we had hoped to have here for Christmas, right?
Yeah, we had to cancel. So we just scheduled them for the egg hunt. So yeah, camels, ponies, rabbits, sheep,
I think
goats.
Yeah, they may even have like a cow or something.
They might have a cow. We'll have a train the kids can ride around back, so that'll be fun. So it'll be, cool. We're going to gather in Hope Hall first. The egg hunt's on March 27th. It's earlier this year. Normally we have it the day before Easter. This time we're doing it the day before Palm Sunday.
Okay, cool.
So it's different. But March 27th at 10 o'clock, come to Hope Hall, and then we'll go outside and do our hunts and pet the animals.
Well, that is going to be so much fun. And I'm going to tell you, I'll be making an appearance this year as a grandparent because Clay's going to be in town. I just found out.
Serious?
Just found out.
Glenn, that's great.
Just found out. We're so excited. So Clay will be, his first Easter egg hunt will be a Northside Easter egg hunt.
That's
Love
awesome.
it. Love it.
We're pumped about that. That's going to be fun. So
love it. Love it.
You'll
So
get
glad,
ready to
Glenn.
be inundated on all of my social media with pictures. It will be coming.
Does that mean Clay's going to get to ride a camel before I get to ride a camel?
Patrick, come. You need
better
to come.
you better run faster than he does.
Now, is there an age limit or just like kids at heart can?
Yes. Well, that's what he told me. He said the camels are so popular because so many adults want to ride them. So, hey,
my
come
thing
on.
is, it's not Christmas without a children's Christmas musical. It's just so fun to see those kids do that. And it's not Easter without an Easter egg hunt with children.
Yeah.
Those are just staples of the holiday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So much fun. So
it'll be fun. So don't forget your cameras, everybody, and your Easter baskets to get lots of eggs. We've got 3,000 eggs right now that will.
3,000.
3,000.
What if someone wants to bring more?
They can bring them.
Contact you?
Yes, contact me or leave them outside my office or bring them to my office. That'd be great.
Okay. Is there anything special about the eggs they need to know? I mean, I don't put any like Reese's peanut butter eggs in them or anything like that.
It's
no razor blades or
yeah, that'd be great. But no, any candy's fine.
Well, what else do you have coming down the pike? Since we're getting back together, let's not stop. Let's keep going. What else do we have?
Well, right after the Easter egg hunt, that very next day is Palm Sunday. So we want all kids waving palms in all 3 services.
All right, so we're waving palms.
Yes.
Man, it feels like 2019 up in here.
We're going to party like it's 2019. So anyway, yes, Palm Sunday, all 3 services. Kids just come before and line up, and we'll march through at the beginning of the service.
All right, cool.
That'll be fun. And then we just, if you were in church this past Sunday or streamed it, you would have seen a video asking for volunteers for Vacation Bible School.
I am excited about
Vacation
Bible School.
This one's going to be a good one.
I have got Chief working to be the white wolf.
Oh, that's awesome, Clint.
He's training hard to be the right color.
Well, he's white.
I know.
We got to get enough fur on him.
Well, the theme, that's what he's talking about, is knights and castles. And the name of it is the Knights of the North Castle. And so we're super excited about it. And we're going to have people dressed up. We're going to have a knight walking around. We're going to have, King Arthur and... What is it, Lady Guinevere?
Oh, there's a whole list.
Bunch of them.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Just like imagine a Renaissance fair at church.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have all that's gonna be super fun, and the kids are gonna get to dress up like those kinds of characters. And
are we gonna have turkey legs?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And axe
figure out
throwing.
something.
We can have axe throwing on campus.
I'm sure there's some sort of insurance liability thing. That says
please
we
not
can't.
with the children.
Actually, the axe throwing people downtown, the Viking people downtown that do that, they have a Nerf axe thing. We could do that.
We do Nerf axes, yeah.
We thought about getting that jousting. Do you remember the jousting inflatable that 2 people can get on and joust? So I don't know what all we're going to do, but we're excited.
Oh, maybe we can have the animal people come back and joust on camels.
Whoa.
That would be
Now
awesome.
My mind is blown right now.
This is why we don't write Vacation Bible School material.
Yeah, please no.
Christy's over there just shaking her head.
No, but yeah, so we're right now you can go to our website, northsidejackson.com, sign up to volunteer, and then we're also, kids can sign up to register too. Both of those links are up there. Awesome. So it's July 12th through the 16th from 9 a.m. to noon every day.
Well, it is so exciting to have the kids back and families back and everything kind of getting back. It's been a journey, and so that's good.
I know it. We're thrilled, and I'm glad I don't have to keep doing those videos.
They're fun, but they're
a lot of work. Yeah, it's been a year. So,
well, Christy, how did you get into children's ministry? You're a lawyer by trade. I mean, you went to school to train to be a lawyer, and so how did you end up in children's ministry here at Northside?
I was volunteering on the children's ministry team, and I became the chair of the team. This would have been, Glenn, when was that? In the early 2000s, 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
And the children's director we had at the time resigned because she moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. And so I took over as the interim children's director, and then they hired another person, and then that person had to go take another job. So I ended back up again for the second time as an interim. And I said, you know what? Maybe God has a different plan for me than practicing law. So I loved it. Loved the kind of the time that I could spend with the boys at home. So anyway, that's how I ended up here at Northside and have been here ever since.
Yeah. We were just kind of looking across the table. My wife was one of those children's directors way back when.
Yes, she was.
So,
and it was because you all moved, right? I can't remember.
We were getting ready to, I think, but we had one daughter at that point.
That might have been.
So it was just a little bit more commitment, I think.
Yeah, that might have been it. But
yeah, it was a cool time because it hadn't been too far since we had built the new building, the new sanctuary since then. And so it was a really cool time to be a part of Northside, as it is now. But
and I was a child at that point.
Yeah.
Would you have been one of my children in the children's ministry? 2000. Well, yeah, when I first came on, probably. I remember.
I was like 11.
Yeah, I remember working more with your younger brothers.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I was one of those. Saw Jordan. I had him in my preschool class, and Don jokes about him doing flips or whatever. He would in the classroom, Patrick. He would do cartwheels like over the tables and stuff. I remember thinking, "Oh my goodness, this kid!"
It wasn't contained to just the classroom or anywhere. It was just.
I loved it though. It was hysterical. So anyway, yeah, that's my story, Glenn.
Well, cool. We're glad that you're here, and we like to do a little something with our staff. It's called 3 in Less Than 30.
Is that what it's called?
It's going to be called that today.
It is now.
Okay. I can't remember what we call it.
We need a theme. We need a little jingle.
Like three for 30 or something like that?
Yeah, 3. I don't know what it is. So just the first thing that pops to your head right here. All right.
I hate these.
All right, ready? Favorite Bible verse?
Oh, Glenn. I don't know. There's so many. Micah.
Micah.
Oh,
the one about Micah.
Help me. The one about
Micah Bryant?
No.
Oh.
The one about walk humbly.
And carry a big stick?
No. Well, I'll get back to you on it.
All right.
Mine's done.
Favorite Bible character?
Ruth.
Oh, that's a good one. I like Ruth. And favorite Bible story? Just your favorite, like, children's Bible story?
I was going to say Gideon.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I'm going to stick with Gideon. I love that story.
Yeah, Gideon's a good one. All right, back to favorite Bible verse.
It's the one about loving justice, doing mercy. There's
walking
3 things in it.
Walking
humbly with God. It's the one about mercy and justice.
Well, good. Well, thanks for joining us today. We are so excited that you're here, especially with this great news of getting back together. That is so much fun.
Yes. We're very excited.
Definitely here at Northside on campus. Christy her office is up there in the main office area. You can catch her online, or you can catch her here at the church any old time. And if you
email me,
if you
Christy@northsidejackson.com,
have questions about children's, or you'd like to volunteer for one of these great events, give her a holler, and she can get you.
Call or go on the website.
That'd be great.
Well, I must say that the Space Minute for this week, I didn't even come up with. So Patrick came up with it.
Oh.
So Patrick, why don't you tell us about space?
Oh, okay. Space. No, I just thought it was kind of interesting. I saw it come across my feed. There are microphones on the Perseverance rover that's on Mars, and it sent back the first sounds of it shooting its laser and zapping a rock.
Now, was it the classic pew, 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 pew?
I wish. I wish. No, I'll play the sound for you.
That sounds fake.
Yeah, it's not. It's a little underwhelming.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You know?
Okay.
What is a laser supposed to sound? I mean, I was expecting it to go pew, pew, pew.
We've been so conditioned by
Have you ever seen a laser like in a laboratory? I don't know. I did this one time, I think in school somewhere. It was a field trip or whatever. They don't make any sound. It's just a red or a green light or something.
I think that's probably more just the mechanism that's like...
Or maybe if it's like it shot at something and that makes a sound when it explodes, or I don't know.
I am going to be so disappointed if they come up with lightsabers and they don't sound like they do in Star Wars.
Honestly, I think this laser was just like it was like analyzing the rock or something. It's not even. It
sounded like a little dude hitting a little hammer, digging at the, a 49er out there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, he's got his pan.
He's looking for gold. Looking for gold. There's gold in these forests.
That's what they're doing in Mars.
That's what they're
looking
doing.
for gold.
That's the secret mission. Water, life, whatever. No, they're looking for gold.
They're looking for gold.
We're so advanced. We've got automated gold finders. We go to other planets to find our gold.
Oh, I've heard crazier stories.
Goodness. I our new house, I texted this to y'all, but it was so cool because I literally thought when I'm looking out my window at night, laying there in our new house, you can see the stars where you couldn't when we lived here in town. I can see Mars. And I literally thought, I wonder what that little rover's doing up there right now.
Well, and after you said that to me, I was thinking the same thing. It's just amazing that you can barely even see Mars. I mean, you can see it, but it's so far away, and yet when you're there, it's so big, and there's stuff going on there.
I know.
It's just like looking up at the moon. You would never be able to see anybody up there, but to know there's stuff up on that thing, it just blows my mind sometimes.
It is cool. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Well, good space times today. Patrick, you're doubling up because surely you have something to do with toys as well. I mean, it sounded like a toy you were talking about hitting that hammer on. A little laser toy.
Does the Mars rover count as a toy? Is that
it's a very expensive toy.
Let's get into some more philosophical questions. What is a toy?
That's true. It would be, yeah. You probably write home, look, Mom, look what I can do with my rover.
No, last week I was kind of dogging on the action figure industry and the toy industry and stuff, and I was in a dark place, but
it happens.
So I thought, I need to do a little more research and talk about why toys matter and all of the good things about toys. So I'm going to save that until I've done a little bit more research and we can really talk about that.
Oh, it's a teaser.
It is. This is a teaser.
Oh.
So,
well, there's something I'd like to know. Spring sports are back, and Kevin, you are a soccer referee.
Yes.
And you're back out there on the pitch.
That's right.
So, how is life as a referee in West Tennessee?
Well, this is. I guess this would be my second season here.
Yeah. I
started reffing when I was in Nashville, and it was really a way to stay close to the game because I played adult soccer. I played soccer in middle school and high school, and then a little bit in college, and then played adult soccer for a long time after that. But then one thing led to another. It was just hard to keep up with the schedule and whatnot. And so I was away from the game for a while.
Yeah.
And needed something to stay in shape, and just lots of different reasons came together to start doing that. And so when we moved here, looked up the opportunities, and there's always a need for referees. It doesn't really matter what sport it is.
Yeah.
It's because these kids are just so unruly out there. Somebody's got to keep them straight.
Sometimes that's it. Sometimes it can be a really tough thing to do.
Yeah.
Not only do you need to know the rules backwards and forwards, and you need to be able to apply them, which takes a certain level of maturity and flexibility, but then you have personalities to deal with, and it is a physical thing too. So anybody who goes into it, usually doesn't stay in it lightly. It's a choice they decided to. And I can remember when we were talking with Gary about his, in a previous episode about football refereeing, and you have an opportunity to make an impact on somebody. The kids that are out there, you can give them positive role models. Lots of different things go into the reasons why I do it. But, it's great. It's a great physical exercise.
Yeah.
For sure. You always have your ups and downs. You get to see some really good competition.
Yeah.
You have some behaviors that you have to deal with, and sometimes that can get a little bit dicey depending. But all in all, it's still something I would encourage people to do, but it's not something most people take lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know I had my girls played soccer. I coached soccer when they were little, and then but summer played through high school and stuff, and it gets a little heated out there, especially on girls' games.
Well, anybody who's passionate about anything is going to have a lot of energy into it. So,
and I imagine you have to deal with parents sometimes too.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Well, it's hard enough to find people that agree on anything. When you've got 22 people on the pitch, and then all their parents and grandparents and whatnot, you're just not going to find people that love all of your calls.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that comes with it.
Well, cool. Who's your early runners for the team of the year around West Tennessee right now? Have you seen? I know you just started.
Yeah, I've only done a couple of games. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little early yet.
I think that some of the private schools did. I think it was USJ went to state last year, or within the last few years. They usually put a pretty good team together. Yeah. It's interesting because I go all over from Trenton to Chester County and they're all in different classes and things like that. South Gibson County had a good team last year. Now, of course, girls and boys play different seasons, times of the year. Yeah. In other states, it's the same time. It's similar to like basketball and things, but because of the way the referee pool is, they have to, I think, is the reason they chose to split them up years ago. But so it remains to be seen. And a lot of times, if somebody gets hurt in preseason or somebody graduates, for various different reasons, you don't have the people you thought you did. So the team dynamic can be totally different from one year to the next. So it'll be interesting to see who kind of shakes out and makes it toward postseason.
Well, cool. Maybe we'll check back on that and see how it goes.
Yeah,
this
sure.
year. Well, Patrick, we talked with Christy about a lot of stuff that was coming up in children's world. Is there anything else going on that you're aware of and around the Northside campus or around Northside Life?
Well, the only other thing that I wanted to mention was this, I guess tomorrow, Wednesday, St. Patrick's Day.
Ah.
Yes. And the one and only, me, Patrick, is talking in the connection service. So make sure you tune in to hear your very own St. Patrick talk on St. Patrick's Day.
I will be there.
Kevin, do you have a day? I don't have a day.
St. Kevin's Day.
There's not a Glenn Day.
Yeah, no, I've got Father's Day, but
if we only knew we were here with St. Patrick, that'd have been a good
yes.
thing. Now, St. Patrick, didn't he like something with snakes or something?
Well, they say he drove all the snakes out of Ireland.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
There's no snakes in Ireland?
No. Wow. But there's no evidence that there ever were snakes. So I think it's a metaphor. It's because he drove the paganism and he brought Christianity to Ireland. So.
Well, I've never seen any snakes around your neck, so it must be true.
I keep them all in the trunk of my car.
Well, we will be here praying and cheering for you. We're looking forward to that. So hopefully everybody can come out and check that out.
Yeah.
So
or, take a night off, use this as a breather.
Tune into the live stream.
Also on campus, besides the nursery opening and children and some things, the coffee bars are coming back online. They are going to be open starting, I think they already are open now. I think they started this past Sunday. And at least that's my understanding of what we've got going on. And
if not, I will edit this part out.
Yeah, but it's going to be a little bit different. They're going to serve you from now on. So they're going to be more of a barista, so you won't be serving yourself. So they will use the pumpers. I heard that today as a thing that was happening. So
yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do lattes or cappuccinos.
No, nothing fancy.
That would be awesome.
Well, anyways, we do have, the Easter holidays are coming up, and there more and more is opening. So there's lots more going on here around the campus, and we'll be going on soon. And so stay with us. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. Hit
the word.
Hit the right buttons, and check us out on all your favorite places, and tell others about us.
And guys, thanks for podcasting with me today.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. And thank y'all for listening, and stay tuned so you can stay up to date with what's happening at Northside now.